guys, welcome to another video. I have just bought the absolutely beautiful Coussin bag from Louis Vuitton. I revealed this in a video not too long ago, and I just thought I would give a little bit more of an in-depth sort of review, sort of first impressions. I haven't had it long. I've used it loads already. So spoiler alert, it's fantastic. So I'm going to show you a little bit more about it, what fits in it, how I'm going to style it, what I'm using it for, handles, chains, all the rest of it. Let's get going. So let me introduce you to my new Coussin bag from Louis Vuitton. This is the PM size. So the Coussin comes in quite a few different sizes. So there's a bigger one than this, which I think is I assume it's the MM, but it's really quite big. This is the PM. There's also a BB, which is a fabulous size. And then I think there's a pochette, which is more, I suppose, like a little wallet on chain. I went for this one because it comes with this strap. Now the bigger one comes with this as well, but it's a really big bag and I didn't need a bag so big. So yeah, I went for this one. I think the BB would be a fantastic size bag, but it comes with the strap that I really don't like, which is the leather strap that has the two different poppers in order to make it slightly bigger or smaller. And even on the longest setting, it's still not crossbody on me. So yeah, anyway, we've talked about that strap a lot. I love this one. So this is the one. Let me just show you it up close. I'll get this the right way around. I'll show you this up close. So this has, I don't know if that's coming up or not on screen, it's got the Louis Vuitton. Hopefully you can see it there. So it is embossed with Louis Vuitton, but it's not in your face. It's like self colour, so it's the same colour as the strap. And I quite like that. It doesn't take anything away from the beauty of the actual bag itself, but it makes it a lot more casual, a lot more comfortable, and it's fully adjustable. Now, I have mine on the longest setting, and truth be told, yeah, I would have it slightly longer if I could. So I have the age-old problem that I obviously like my bags crossbody to sit a little bit lower than most people. I don't know. I like them more my hip than my waistline. So this is absolutely fine. The size of the bag that it is, it actually does make it sit into a nice place. If it was a shorter bag, it'd feel too high, even though it's, you know, the strap up is the same. So it actually works perfectly. It's fine. It's a beautiful bag. Just look. You can see here, I also went for the navy. Now, it's more like a midnight blue, I would say, where, yeah, the colour is very dark blue. But yeah, you can tell it's blue. It doesn't look like a black, but it is. And then if you can see in the monogram, it's a slightly lighter navy. So I would call this a French navy and this more like a midnight blue. And honestly, when it captures the light, you know, I'm like, I absolutely love navy. So when I saw this, I was honestly, go watch that video anyway, where I unboxed this, because honestly, as soon as I picked this up, I knew this was the one for me. And to be honest, I haven't stopped using it. I've used it every single day since I got it. I really have. I think it's fabulous. The leather feels so beautiful. So let's get into it a little bit more. So you can see the side there. I'll just move the straps. You can see there's 3 compartments. So it is quite a thin bag. It doesn't have masses of depth to any of these pockets. So we'll come on to what fits in it and everything else in a minute. But that's what it looks at the side. And I love the D-rings are just very different, aren't they? It's more like a diamond shape where you hook on the straps. And just the detail, it's just lovely, isn't it? With it's still got the stickers on here, but the Louis Vuitton there. And obviously the back and the front are actually the same. There is really no back or front. And then the other side is the same. And you have, is this where it shows one of the sides? Yeah, this side. That is where it shows the Louis Vuitton. What's this one say? This one just says Louis Vuitton Paris. So that is the exterior. You can see the base of the bag. Obviously it's just 3 compartments. Again, there's no feet, there's nothing to protect it. Inside it has 3, as you would imagine, 3 compartments, and it's all leather lined. It's beautiful. So there's one compartment there, there's a middle section which is zipped as well, and then there's another section here, and then the whole thing can then be zipped up. So that just pulls it all together. So yeah, you could use the middle zipper compartment, and then you could leave the whole thing open, or you could zip it all up, or you can leave the whole thing open. It's up to you. There's no internal pockets that I have found. I think no, they're all it's just 3 compartments, and that is basically it. So as I say, it comes with this guitar strap, and it also comes with this absolutely beautiful, just get this untangled, this beautiful chain handle as well. And I don't know if I can show you this close up. It has the Louis Vuitton monogram, flowers, fleur-de-lis, etc. on there. Now, as this is detachable, you can, and I will just show you, you can use this as a necklace. Now, I have another Louis Vuitton bag that has one of these chain straps, and they are very, very chunky, and there's literally no reason why you can't wear that as a necklace. You could turn the clasp round, and I know I've got a very big chunky jumper on today because it's getting cold here now in the UK, and I just think that's beautiful. So you have that as an option. So back to the bag. So obviously you can detach this and use it as a necklace. Don't use it at all. So if you just use the guitar strap, it just makes the bag a lot more casual, doesn't it? And just bear in mind also, Louis Vuitton don't do a lot of silver hardware. And I love both gold and silver. For me, it depends on the bag. It depends on the style, the colour, etc. as to which I prefer. But I'm generally quite open to either. But I think navy blue with silver, oh, it's just perfect. So I do think Louis Vuitton have got that right. I think, yeah, the silver just goes beautifully. You can see the chain with you see the chain there with navy blue. Beautiful. Anyway, so that's a lot more casual. So if I just put the chain back on, what I have been doing is leaving the chain dangling at the front like this and just wearing it crossbody with the guitar strap as it is like this. And I think that look, I think it's just really edgy and different. But obviously you can take this off and not have it on at all. Or you can take the guitar strap off fully, and instead you could use this as your top handle or as your little shoulder bag. And honestly, I just think I'll just fasten this up, then you can see the full effect of it. Obviously with it fastened up, it just keeps everything neat. And I just think that as a little shoulder bag in the evening is just beautiful. Just changes the bag completely for me. So I think it's very versatile. There it is without anything at all. So you could just carry this as a clutch, and how beautiful is that as a little clutch? It's so soft. The leather is so beautiful, I have to say. So yeah, it's quite a versatile bag because you could take this. I'm thinking of taking this on a holiday or on any trip with me. And if you were, I don't know, I always think about, I'm going sightseeing, I'm going out for the day. This would be a great bag that's light, easy, still stylish. You do have to be careful. It's still beautiful leather, so I'm not going to be throwing it around. I'm not going to be taking it out in the rain. But assuming the weather's good, wherever we're going on our fantasy trip, then yeah, this will fit everything I need in. I've got my crossbody to make it easy and hands-free and secure because it's got the zip. So pickpockets and everything else, but then you've got the chain so that in the evening it becomes a beautiful little shoulder bag, like evening bag. So yeah, I absolutely love it. Now, I did say when I unboxed this that I have never properly looked at the Coussin bag before. I've obviously seen it in store, I've seen it online, I've seen it from afar. So it is the exact same story as the Petite Malle for me. Both of these bags, the Petite Malle and the Coussin, are bags that I didn't give a chance. For me, they were beautiful, they were lovely. They're not really for me. I don't think they're really for me. And that's because I'd never properly given them a chance. I'd never looked at them up close. I'd never got my hands on either of them. And when I tried that one on, as soon as I got that in my hands, that was in Paris last year, that was it. It was coming home with me. I couldn't believe why it's taken so long to look at it. It's stunning, and I don't regret that one for 1 second, not for 1 second. And the same with this. I've sort of looked at it from afar and thought, well, it's okay, but I've never got my hands on it. And when you do, you realise that, number one, the leather, it's beautiful. It's so soft, but it does feel relatively durable. We will see. We will see, won't we? But honestly, the quality of this and the fact that all of the interior is also leather, it just feels quality, but it's also very light. So yeah, it's not bulky, it's not heavy. Honestly, I can't sing its praises anymore. I honestly think that the PM is the perfect size. I think it was the one I was interested in because of the strap that it came with, but also the size of the bag. And yeah, I thought that the BB would be slightly small, but I didn't like the strap. The pochette wallet on chain, I don't need another small bag. So I was looking for more this size. The bigger one is huge. And I think it can look a bit, yeah, a bit bulky, a bit big crossbody because it is so big. So for me, this is the perfect size. This is perfect for evening. It's not too big. It doesn't look. I think you can wear anything anytime and you can use anything anytime. But yeah, certain outfits lend themselves to a slightly smaller bag in the evening. And this is small enough, not too big, to still tick that box. But yeah, it's a fantastic day, like day to day bag as well. So what fits in it? Well, the size of the bag is actually a decent size, but because it's so thin, you could stuff this, and I mean, it's got lots of capacity. Obviously, try not to distort it in any way, but obviously you can get into all of these and it all opens out, and you could stuff this with all sorts of things and make it a lot more bulked out. I'm not going to be doing that. I don't need to carry a lot of things with me. So for me, I'll show you a couple of things that I actually had in this bag before I started filming. This is my mini pochette from Louis Vuitton, and I use this unless I'm using a mini bag, in which case this won't fit in. In every other circumstance, I use this every single day, so this has been fantastic. So that fits in, and I put that in the middle section. And what I've done so far is I've just used the middle section for all my things that I can zip it up. So I have my Calvi. I won't show you inside because it's got my things in at the minute, but this is my Calvi card holder from Hermes, and I think this is just so easy to use. Anyway, obviously that's very slim. I don't carry a lot of things around in my wallet, so that obviously fits in absolutely no problem whatsoever. I also have this is my key clay, which I use. I have my key on the house key and my car key, and that's all I need now. So that has just got my keys in there, but I can also use that as a little catch-all. That fits in. And as you can see, there's really, oh, I'll tell you something else that I have. And this is, honestly, I'll have to show you this. This is amazing. And I'm carrying this with me wherever I go. So look at this. So the beautiful and gorgeous Dale from Dale's Addiction brought some of these for us for our meetup. So it's one of the, I will treasure this forever. I really will. So yeah, it's one of the handbag hooks. So you can actually hang your bag on a table so that, yeah, you're not ever having to put it down onto a dirty floor or hang it on the back of your chair, which don't ever do that. I've known people who've had their bags stolen because they're behind them. They've no idea who's able to get them. Anyway, I carry that with me. So thank you so much, Dale. So that's all of those things in that middle. So that's everything in the middle section. So I'm just going to, so then that is zipped up, and then I put my phone in one of the side pockets just so that I can find it quickly, because what I find, I don't know if you're the same, I don't need to be in and out of that middle section that often. However, I'm on my phone every 2 seconds, so I seem to be in and out, in and out, in and out with my phone. So the fact that this can be kept zipped up and my phone can be at either side of it so that I can quick get it without rummaging elsewhere, it's just perfect. So I do zip the whole thing up just because you never know. But that is, you can see, there's no bulking out of anything. I could fit so much more in this, but essentially they are my essentials. So I can definitely fit some sunglasses in here, my other glasses case, or yeah, you could fit quite a few other things. But yeah, what else do you need? I don't need anything more than that. So I think the PM is fantastic. I think the BB, not that I've looked at it properly, I have to admit, but I think the BB, I don't think the mini pochette would be going in there. I think it would bulk it out too much or take too much space up. I think you would be more like what you would fit into a mini bag. So I do think that this bag has the capacity of it is less than you would think from the size of the bag, just because of how it's configured. But as I say, if you want to bulk it out more, you probably can. But it's a sort of bag that I just want my essentials in. I don't need to be carrying a ton of stuff. So that is the Coussin PM. And oh my goodness, I know immediately I'm going to be buying more Coussins. I'm just honestly, I'm obsessed with it, and I'm really annoyed with myself for not buying one or even looking at it sooner. I think I've let things get in my head as to, yeah, oh, it's so expensive, it's not worth the money. Why is it so much more than some of the other bags? And actually, once I've got my hands on it, I'm like, yeah, I get it now. The quality is absolutely beautiful, and it is so much less than, say, the Go 14 bag or the Capucines bag. I think it's online with the twist bag in price, but this all day long for me. But this is more my style. So yeah, it's that little bit of luxury. It's understated, but it's got something different about it. It's slightly edgier with the chain detail being in silver. I think it's just slightly edgy. Honestly, can't rave about it enough. I will do a proper review of this once I've had it a little bit longer, so I can tell you properly the wear and tear, whether the corners survive, how the leather is holding up, just the interior, everything. I will do a proper review. But this is my first impression of this beautiful, beautiful bag. So let me know what you guys think. Do you love the Coussin? Do you have a Coussin? Would you consider it now? I am, yeah, I'm obsessed. And when other ones come out in different variations, as they do with the Coussin, so I'm really excited about that. I'll be there. I just know I will. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on another one.